Welcome, everybody, to our grand ribbon cutting. It's amazing to see how many people showed up for this. This has been a labor of love for our organization, and we're so proud and grateful that you all showed up today. So thank you so much. I'm going to say JC is now going to take over the mic. We're going to share the job, the two of us, because we've been a team since day one, and grateful to her. She just had a baby, and God bless her, she's here. So.
Thank you. Yes. Can everyone hear us okay? Is this all right? Hopefully everyone outside can too. I got thumbs up. Thank you, Garner. Yes, good afternoon, or good morning still, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. My name's JC Osterberg Brown. I'm the Associate Director for Quixote Communities, and like Colleen said, this has been such a labor of love. We've been working on this project for about 5 years now, and for a time we weren't sure if it was going to happen, and there's just been so many people, including people in this room, that helped us make this happen, and so we just wanted to spread that love and say thank you so much for your support today, and we're just grateful for all you being here for our grand opening, so thank you.
So if you have not already met me, my name is Colleen Carmichael. I am the Executive Director of Quixote Communities. And we want to express our deep gratitude today for the local tribes whose ancestors have been here since time immemorial and who have supported our efforts to grow Quixote communities. Quixote community villages are on the land of the Cowlitz, Coast Salish, Nisqually, Puyallup Tribe of Indians, and Squaxin Island tribes. We thank them for their strength and resilience in protecting this land, and we aspire to hold our responsibilities according to their example.
We would not have been able to achieve this great accomplishment without our team of funders. And so we'd like to give, some of them are here today, and we'd like to give them some time to talk about their agency and their support for the Shelton Veterans Village first. And I hope that they're here today. We're proud to be partners with the Washington Department of Commerce. Without their help and their grant funding, we would not be able to, this would not be possible. So please welcome, hopefully they're here, Deputy Managing Director Sean Slate. Are they here with us? Oh, out there? Okay, come on down. And I know, yeah. Do. Thank you all for your patience. Yes. Thank you.
I'm with the Multifamily Housing Union. My name is Darcy, and I'm here representing Commerce, as well as about 10 of us. So I do want to thank the Quixote Villages for this wonderful village. And the Housing Trust Fund has been a partner with them for a very long time. And we've also given money to many communities. This one, as you all know, it's a 30-unit community, but we've done about 35 years and about 64,000 units and 1.1 billion. So we're proud of that, but we're really proud of this unit. And personally, I'll have to say that this one and the one at Ording is special to me because my father was a veteran and Air Force, and at a point in his time, he became homeless as well, and he ended up finding a home at the Ording Soldiers Home. So he passed away there in 2017. I really appreciate that this village is here for all the soldiers who gave so much, and they haven't gotten near enough back. So this village being here is a place for them to belong and to be welcomed. So thank you from Commerce.
You're good? Okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
This is exactly why I did not wear mascara today. Okay. Thank you so much, Commerce, for all your support. We could not do that without the funding that comes through, and so we are so grateful. Next up, we have Mayor Eric Ernesco from the City of Shelton.
Does it work? Does it work? Yes. All right. Hi, everybody. I have to say this is the largest ribbon cutting I have been to in my 5 years on the city council. Thank you all who participated in this important project to house those who have given so much to our country. This village is a community within a larger community where a sense of being and family will be developed from the first day residents arrive, something we all deserve. Tim Sheldon championed this project from day one with the support from the 35th District delegation to make sure funding was secured, and also a shout out to Mason County Commission for their support with capital funding. Without Tim's vision, we would not be standing here today. Quixote Communities is the right organization to make this a reality and serve those in need it most. An organization I am proud to have Shelton and working on housing for those in need. On behalf of the City of Shelton, welcome. I look forward to future opportunities to address housing or friends, family, and neighbors.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And I don't know if everyone knows, but this we actually have a great partnership with the City of Shelton. This is City of Shelton's land that they helped, give to us pretty much, or discounted for us, which has just been amazing to have that, because as we all know, land is very, very expensive. So thank you so much for your continued partnership. And next, we would love to have one of our very own from Quixote Communities, our Vice President of our chair, Lonnie. Are you here, Lonnie? Lonnie Spikes Jr. Thanks so much, Lonnie.
Thank you. Thank you, JC. And again, I'm Lonnie Spikes. I'm the vice chair of the Quixote Communities. I've been here for about three years, right before the pandemic. And I just want to say a few words just about what we're doing here. Coming up here, I was listening to the radio, and they were talking about this very same subject, homelessness, the challenge of homelessness for those without permanent shelters, both in the state, both in the region, and in the country. And I'm sure all of you have seen clips and news articles of different challenges, different cities, and everything. And it occurred to me, a favorite Martin Luther King quote I remember. And he said, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. And he then said, whatever you do, move forward. You have to move forward. So what my point being that even though this village may be a small drop in the whole ocean that we have of homelessness, even the 3 villages that we have, this is the 3rd one, Ording, and then we have one in Olympia. It might be a drop in the bucket or the ocean of this challenge that we have of homelessness, but as long as you move forward, that's the point. You don't measure our ocean's currents by one single wave. It takes many waves and to make things happen, to make things float, to get somebody up on a surfboard and surf the wave. It takes a conglomerate. So I like to think that these villages, these efforts are part of that huge effort. And as long as we are moving forward, we don't have to think about the whole, are we making a difference or not? Just move forward. So I just offer that to everyone. And I'd like to also especially really thank these two, Colleen and JC. They both have kept us moving forward, keeping our eye on the ball, keeping the morale up, bookkeeping, doing slapping hands and making relationships and making things happen. So these two are the primary people to keep us moving forward. So I want to thank both of you, and we have just a little small appreciation.
Darn it. Okay, I can do this. I want to thank Lonnie, for his service to our country and to our agency. Darn it. Okay. Next up, we have the Bremerton Housing Authority Board Chair, Jeffrey Flood. Jeffrey?
Well, good morning to each and every one of you. As a U.S. Navy veteran, it is such an honor to come and celebrate with you today. And on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, our wonderful Executive Director, Jill Stanton, and our amazing Bremerton Housing Authority team, we are so glad to see this wonderful project come to fruition. We are so honored to have been able to give our support by providing a great number of housing vouchers that will help to house many amazing veterans. We thank the Quixote Communities Organization in Mason County for your consistency and dedication in making sure this project continues to move forward. I am sure that your local community and the potential residents of this beautiful location are excited for this positive moment to increase affordable housing. Again, on behalf of the Bremerton Housing Authority, we thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this momentous occasion. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much. And I'm going a little off script, but the Bremerton Housing Authority and Jill has been so instrumental in this. The vouchers that we receive makes it possible for us to continue on with our operating funding. And I remember Jill just became the new executive director, and I pretty much harassed her like day one that she started working and said, hey, would you come out here? And she took the whole day to be with us, toured all of our villages and the site, and it was just like, yeah, this is a no-brainer. How can we not support this project? So thank you so much. It really is extremely helpful for us and for our residents. So thank you for that. Yes, thank you. And last up, we would like to bring up the Washington State Department of Veterans Affairs, their program manager, Dennis Brown.
First, I want to say on behalf of our director, David Puentes, our deputy director, Gilbert Solomon, and our assistant director, Mary Forbes. They're sorry they can't be here, but they know, and the folks here know that we've had a partnership for a while, and that partnership started at the Ording Tiny Village. And what an amazing 35 tiny homes that they have there for our men and women that served our country honorably. We just can't imagine how many lives it has touched just in our program. Because I think out of the 30 rooms there, I think we have, 20-some veterans in that program that were in our program. First, I'm going to introduce Melissa. She's kind of the crutch from my right hand, and Bernice is not here. She's the crutch to my left. That's the only way I stand up, because I have to have two wonderful women holding me up to get all the work done. But Melissa, and I'm going to say something about JC first. JC was amazing when we first started. And I didn't think they can ever get anyone to replace her, but then they hit a home run with Pauline. And so a triple and a home run, that's pretty good, so to have. But it has really been an amazing for our veterans. We have 130 beds between our Port Orchard location and our Ording location for homeless veterans. And like Liney said, it's just a drop in the bucket. But anytime we can touch the lives of our veterans, it means so much. And then when something like this comes, and they can call this beautiful village home, it's amazing. So, and I'm gonna say, just have Melissa say a few words, because Melissa was a big help in getting that village up and running and all the veterans in there, because she is the supervisor for all the veterans there, and she has done an amazing job. And without her, I just don't know. I mean, JC, we need to put some stuff. But Melissa I went in my office one day, it was filled up. I was trying to get through there. I said, Melissa, what's all this? She said, oh, it's from the tiny village. I said they can use your office and put all their stuff in there. So I just want to give you just a minute to say something right now.
Well, thank you, Dennis. I just want to say thank you to Colleen, thank you to JC.
We have developed an awesome partnership with Quixote. We got to be there at the groundbreaking for the Ording Veterans Village, and that was 2 years ago, I think. And so we got to watch that village just flourish, go from just dirt and houses, and now there's grass, there's fountains, there's bikes, people have gardens, and we have developed the kind of partnership where we have veterans, they come into our program, they've been on the street, we help them get acclimated to a community, and then they can move right across the parking lot into these beautiful tiny homes, and we get to continue to be part of their lives. So I just want to thank you so much, because it has been the most amazing partnership. We could never have foreseen it would be something so beautiful, and we hope you want to make more tiny houses right out there in Ording, but I know it will be the same thing here. So thank you so much for everything that you do.
Thank you so much. We really could not do what we do without the DVA, and their support has just been, I mean, you're just our partners in everything that we're doing related to veterans. So thank you and your team, which Dennis, they have the most exceptional team. Just so grateful to all of you. So, okay, I'm going to do thank yous. Let's pray to baby Jesus right now. Okay, first up is Kelly Hendrickson and Jean Woolery for the food and the drinks. I don't know where they are. Are you outside somewhere? Okay, they brought all the food and drinks for today. Next, we'd like to thank the Shelton Family YMCA for their office space to us these past several months. Are they out? And wave your hand, please be acknowledged. Next up, Deidre Peterson. She's the Executive Director of Mason Chamber of Commerce and also a Shelton City Council member, for helping us get the word out and guiding us through this process. Thank you, Deidre. Puget Sound Veterans Hope Center and the Combat Motorcycle Veterans for their ongoing time and donations to both of our veteran villages. Thank you all so much. Please raise your hands. VA Rep for the goodie bags that they brought for each veteran. And VA Rep, just so you know, they have been ongoing in their support of doing events at sites, both at Ording and now here at Shelton. So we are just honored and so happy to have them in the mix. So thank you to them. VFW Auxiliary 1694 of Shelton. Yes, well deserved. VFW Auxiliary 1694 of Shelton for the beautiful handmade quilts and blankets. And if you go down the hallway, you will see them. Such a labor of love. So thank you so much for that. My dear April Pooler, who I met because she was persistent in her kindness and patience with us. And she actually purchased dressers, and she stored those dressers, and she did that at her own cost. So April, thank you. And she was on our board. She's right here in the front row. We also want to thank our team that built this. And let me just tell you, I could use some foul language, but my father, who's a Korean War veteran, would not like that. So it was a challenge, is the understatement of the year when we started. And this team that I'm about to mention, they all came together. We had 2 major shifts in building this. We had our construction team leave, and we also had our consulting developer leave. So we had to do that midstream. And these people that I'm naming were willing to step up and manage this and get this in on time, because this person here was driving them like not a kind person, but it was okay, it worked out. Okay, so please, if you're here from Forma Construction, MSGS Architects, GS Consulting, Mason Conservation District, and Puget Sound Landscaping, please stand and be acknowledged by this crowd for your work here. Yeah, thank you. And if we forget anyone, please come up and tell us. We still have the speaker and microphone for a little bit longer. Okay, we would like to thank Doors Unlimited, Sherwin-Williams, Miller Paint, and Miles Sand and Gravel for their in-kind donations. So look around, you'll see the effects of their generosity, and we're very grateful for them. And last up, of course, I need to thank our board of directors and our unbelievable, outstanding board and team. Honestly, without their dedication and support, none of this would be possible. The hard work begins when we fill those units. I'm sorry, I get emotional about it. But our team works so ridiculously hard to make their lives better in every way possible and go beyond the call of duty. And honestly, if you want to thank people, those are the people and the board of directors who give of their time again and again. I swear to God, Joe, I'm on speed dial with. So, and Beth too, Beth Dolio was not able to be here today, but she's working as a representative trying to make sure we get more funding. So I just want to say to our board members here and to our team here, JC just having a baby showing up. I mean, just cannot say enough of how much I love you guys, how much you have done to make our lives better and lives of the people living on the streets who deserve our respect and dignity. You have given it to them, and our veterans specifically. My father is a Korean War veteran. I could not be more proud. I have veterans throughout my family, and the service that you gave to our country deserves this. And we need more of this. So please join us and help us to get more housing to build for these gentlemen, these men and women who have served us so proudly and greatly. We are an honor. And it is our service for you and the service you gave to us. So thank you so much from all of us.
We are also very grateful for all of our elected officials at the local, state, and federal level who worked on getting this project approved and funded. I have the list here, and hopefully we have not missed anyone, but please let us know. So here with us we have, who spoke earlier, Mayor Eric Onisco. We have Auditor Steve Tunkel, Commissioner Sharon Trask, and Commissioner Kevin Shuddy. Derek, yes. From Derek Kilmer's office, Katie Crabtree over there, Representative Dan Griffey, out there, Councilwoman Kathy McDowell, Tim Sheldon, who was not able to be here today, but was extremely instrumental in getting this project. He was our champion for this project, and as well as Senator McEwen. Did I miss anyone? I probably did. I think there's another commissioner here. But thank you so much for serving us. And thank you all, everyone here today who is here to support and learn more about what we do, who we are, and just to be here for Quixote communities, but also for our veterans. Thank you as well for taking the time to be here today. If you'd like to know more about Quixote communities and the services we provide, please grab one of our brochures over here. We have some information, we have some cards. We are also extremely grateful to our adopted tiny home contributors and proudly display their names on our plaque. We have one here right now, our community, but that will be here in our community building for all of our visitors to see. Please raise your hand if you're a tiny home adopter or sponsor. Joe, Darcy, I know. Bonnie, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you can always grab Colleen and I as well if you're interested in what that means. We have brochures as well too for our Adopted Tiny Home program. And we also are having our Tiny Homes Big Future event, our second annual one. It's going to be here in Shelton, Saturday, September 30th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Mason County Senior Pavilion. And we also have a flyer as well too. So please continue your support and see us then September 30th. And last but not least, we appreciate you all, like I said, for coming out here today and supporting us. We're so honored to be able to serve and house our veterans. And Deidre, would you please lead us the way to the ribbon cutting outside? All right, she's out. Oh, yes, please join us outside. Thank you so much.
1, 2, 3.